What's up, y'all? What you got to say? Who's on the tube watching? Big Block Blu-ray. What's going on, guys? This is a very, very special video. This is my 100th video on YouTube. And with that, I wanted to do something very special. So there's going to be a lot of things in this video. First up, for my 100th video, it is Father's Day today. And I wanted to say Happy Father's Day to all those guys out there on YouTube that are great fathers. Just to name a few: John Steele, Movie Cave Dave, The Viz, Jordan from Visual Expression. God, I don't want to miss anybody, but Chris Horton, another great guy, buddy of mine from Twitter and all these, from YouTube. Just, Tattoo Blu-ray, just all the guys out there. I'm sorry, guys, if I missed you, but I can't remember everyone, but you guys will know why I seem kind of flustered right now at the end of this video. Like I said, it's gonna be a very special video, and I want to say Happy Father's Day to all those fathers out there on YouTube. All you guys know I'm a huge family guy. Family means more to me than anything. Any of these movies or any of this, means nothing to me without my family. So one of the things I did want to show off that my wife got me, she got me this amazing shirt here. It says father and son, best friends forever. And we got one for my dad, and I got one for my son and me. This shirt says it all, man. My dad's my best friend, and he always will be. He was my best man at my wedding, and he's just always been there for me. And I want to say shout out to you, Dad. I know you're going to watch this, and I love you, man. Happy Father's Day to you as well. I'm sorry we couldn't see you. He's working right now and couldn't make it home. I love you with all my heart, and he's been in a lot of my videos. My dad is my rock, man. He really is. Next up, I wanted to announce a Q&A. I've never done a Q&A on my channel, and I was tagged in the movie tag videos that's been going around here on YouTube. And instead of just doing that, I'm going to do a full-on Q&A. And with that, I'm going to do a giveaway. Everyone who asks a question, I got 3 things here I'm giving away. First up's the Batman, the Dark Knight little, I guess, I don't know what you call this, but it's just the mask. Has the Dark Knight inside and a special features disc. And cool little, display piece. I'm also going to be giving away here Paddington, the Target exclusive. This comes with a book and has a lenticular front cover. And also, that just recently released the 10 Cloverfield Lane Steelbook. Yes, I opened it, and the digital code's gone, but the Steelbook's in perfect condition. So there you go. Those 3 things I'll be giving away. Anybody who asks a question for the Q&A, in the comments down below, put in there at the end which thing you want your name in the hat for, and I will draw a winner. With everyone that puts their name in for each one, I will draw a winner and send it to one of you guys just for participating in this Q&A. Because I just wanted to encourage participation, and I wanted to give back to you guys for the community. As the community's been so great for me. And with that said, this is why I'm nervous. I know one of the main questions that everyone has that's watched my channel for a long time, or has ever seen a few things posted here and there. I know you guys wonder, I'm sure, about Madison. And I know nobody I'll ask that question because it's, so personal, and I just feel like I'm brave enough now to share that story with you guys, because after my last few out and about videos with my family, you guys were so supportive, and feel like it's the right time. And I never did a Q&A because I didn't want this to come up, and I want my feelings to be hurt in this matter. Delicate thing. For those of you that don't know, me and my wife, we got married, and we had our first baby, Madison. She was born October 14th, 2010. She was the absolute love of our lives. Every single morning we woke up just happy to be alive. She gave our lives meaning. Every day when I left for work, you know, I kissed her. I told her I loved her, and I still do that to this day with both my, you know, with my kids. So I don't have any regrets. Tragically, February 17th, 2011, she was 4 months and 3 days old. She passed away. And like I said, I know nobody would ask this question, and I'm sure lots of people wonder what the situation was. And to this day, we still don't know 100%. They say the doctors and everything said that it was sudden infant death syndrome. And for those of you that don't know what that is, it's just called SIDS. If you see this bracelet here in my videos or whatnot, I've worn this bracelet since the day she passed. And sudden infant death syndrome is supposedly just where the baby stops breathing and passes away, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's unexplainable. They have no explanation for it. It's just one of those situations that there's no explanation, you know. And that's what's the hardest part about it, is that she wasn't sick. She never was sick. She never had a cold, never had a cough, never had anything. For a baby to be taken away like that, it was the most harrowing experience of my life. It was the most trying experience of my life. It's been, you know, 5 years now, so you know, it's easier for me to talk about, but it's almost like a bad dream, you know, a nightmare. And she was, you know, only with us for such a short time, but had such an impact on our lives and on our entire family's lives. Some of the good things that, well, if you want to call them good things that came out of it, is that I don't fear death myself anymore, mainly because I know that she'll be waiting for me, you know, on the other side. I can't wait for that moment when I get to embrace her again. Tell her how much I missed her and how much I love her. And sorry I keep talking like this, but it's just one of those situations that's just so hard to talk about. And so a few of the things that I do want to mention about her, you know, we got to spend one Christmas with her, and it was magical. I mean, it really was. You know, we have lots of pictures and videos and things like this. I wish we would have taken more now, but at the time, you know, we didn't know. No, it didn't happen in our house or anything like that. She was at a babysitter's when it happened. I was at work, and I got the phone call from the babysitter, you know, in a frantic voice saying, "You need to go to the hospital." And of course, I was confused. I was scared. I didn't know what. And, you know, we rushed there, and then the doctors gave us the news. And in that moment, I wanted to go to the babysitter's house and burn her house down. And what good would that have done, you know? None, you know. And I haven't seen that lady since, and I hope I never do. I never ever want to see her face again. And I know it's not her fault. You know, the doctors did every test they can do. They found nothing in her windpipe. It's hard for me to accept that. And I wanted to put the blame on her or somebody. I think that's just a natural human instinct. It is what it is. So we had two beautiful kids. You guys have seen in my videos afterwards. Jackson came next. And yeah, we were psycho parents. My wife had to stop working, and of course we don't trust anyone to watch our kids anymore other than her mom. Every day now I just appreciate my kids. I appreciate my wife. She's amazing, and there's no way I could have made it through this without her. So Kelly, I know you're gonna watch this as well, and I love you more than anything. I just can't put into words what we've been through. And so on that note, I did want to also announce in this video that me and my wife have been selected for a retreat to Hawaii, and it's a healing retreat. And it's a woman that she started the retreat a few years ago, and she does it twice a year, and she's already done tons of couples who've lost children or it's for couples who've lost children. The actual woman who started the retreat lost her son to cancer. It's not just for people, you know, with babies that died from SIDS or anything, but so yeah, we've been selected for that in October. So that's pretty exciting. You know, the situation of it is, you know, not the best, but, you know, we get a trip to Hawaii. So That's pretty incredible because I don't think we would ever go there on our own just because of the financial responsibility of that trip. So hopefully that all works out, and we'll be going to Hawaii in October, and hopefully coming away from that rejuvenated, and not that we're not now, but hopefully we come away from that experience learning ways to cope with this tragedy and things like that. A couple things I wanted to show. This right here is my favorite picture of Madison. There you go. I'm trying to see in the camera. I want to get this portrait. I want to get it tattooed on my chest, you know, where my heart is someday. I'm trying to get in better shape because I didn't want to get it, you know, in respect to her. I want to get it when, you know, I'm in good shape. And but one of these days, I hope to do that. And that's my favorite picture of her. And also another crazy thing. We always called her Maddie Bug, and you know, so ladybugs were her thing, and we always see ladybugs everywhere. There was actually a ladybug in the hospital room when we had Jackson, and again when we had Brooklyn. It's kind of crazy. I mean, it sounds far-fetched, but they were there. I mean, and we have pictures to prove it. I can't, you know, I can't explain it. But and then also. This picture hangs over my bed when I sleep at night, so you know, to the right where I can see it. I like to sleep on my side, and I always stare at this picture. And this was my you know, favorite picture of me and her together. And here it is, her laying on my chest. And the crazy thing is, this picture actually broke, and it fell. It was hanging in our old house in the entryway, and it fell and shattered. And because it was in a frame with glass, and so this just board was laying next to my bed for, you know, a week or so, a couple weeks. And my wife actually made this bow, you know, with the ladybug and all that on there, and it was sitting on the table, and we were talking about Madison and, you know, just reminiscing and things like that. And then all of a sudden she said, "Look," and I looked down. And this bow had fallen off the table and landed exactly like it is on this picture right here. And it was on the floor like this. And we just both looked at that and started crying and just was like, how amazing is that, you know? So we actually glued this, or, you know, attached it to this picture, and now this board just hangs above my bed when I'm sleeping. So, you know, that's about all I wanted to say. I knew you guys wouldn't ask that question in the Q&A because of the, you know, circumstances, and I know lots of people have probably wondered about that story. And it's my 100th video. I've been on YouTube for almost 2 years now, or at 2 years. Felt like the community is so great in this Bluetooth community that I felt you guys deserve to know, you know, what happened. And like I said, it was unfortunate, and I know I've said, you know, like 5,000 times, like I said, I'm sorry. But it's just a very sensitive subject, and normally I'm just crazy outgoing, and I'm not nervous, but this video just made me very, you know, nervous and everything like that. So there you go, guys. That's the video, my 100th video. Again, I just want to say thank you for all the support on YouTube. I love it, and I love doing these videos. I never did this story before because I didn't want it to be misconstrued as I'm doing it for views or for anything other than just being as genuine as possible. I just do this because I like doing it, and if I didn't like doing it, I would just quit, you know. And I like doing it. You know, there's so many cool people out there, and thank you guys. Thank you so much. Happy Father's Day. Dad, I love you. Kelly, I love you. My kids, I love you. And hopefully we can look back on this video whenever and we can see that. So love everyone, and we'll see you next time.